CM Mario. Is he in the game?
Hello my CM amigos, hello YouTube, and as the title of the video says, let's dissect what I believe to be the top 10 best teams on Championship Manager 0102 based on the sheer quality they have from the beginning, including depth and quality. So shall we?
The most honorable of the honorable.
As I said, I'm going to do the top 10, but I'm going to give some honorable mentions, and I'm starting with Deportivo, who won the title with good reason, let's be honest, because this team has got a depth that never ever ends. Like, this is what would be a potential 11 lineup with this bench. Scaloni, but you can have Fran as well for the left, who's really competent. Amavishka, probably even better, right? But they have guys, they have amazing players for anything. They got Sergio, they got Emerson, Mauro, they got everything. This team is delicious. You can see top names all over the park. I wouldn't say individually they make an S tier defense, midfield, or attack, but they are A plus in some sectors. Great team. I decided to give them a shout. Deportivo La Coruña, honorable mention. Continuing on the honorable mentions here, so Liverpool is my next appointed one. So Liverpool is one of those teams, right? For me, it's the fourth best Premier League team in the game, period. They have an amazing roster still. It's not just Michael Owen and Steven Gerrard's team. They have Barmby, Berger, Smisser, Fowler, the great defense as well, very competent, very good team, but they don't really quite make it in my eyes in the top 10. You leave your thoughts in the comment section, but it's up to you. They have an amazing depth, but they don't have that, I don't know, top-notch and quality that other teams have. Next honorable mention, a big shout out to the mighty Atalanta. Atalanta can put an 11 in your face that's gonna scare you to death, like this, or something similar, even if Salah and Rinaldi and Dabu have to be a part of it. But then, if you lose Cristiano Doni, for example, who's the heartbeat of this team here, it's a bit more complicated, but it is honorable mention for Atalanta, who are S tier in the defense, S tier in the midfield without injuries, and S tier almost, or A plus in the attack as well. Great team. They are maybe A plus, something like that, but they are really good. My next honorable mention goes to Bayern München. Bayern München, if it was if this was second season Bayern München, because they do have Ballack and Eisler, who are basically going to be the heartbeat of this team next year, or at least two midfielders you can have in that regard. Not just reliant on Scholl. You can get rid of Effenberg and say Kovac or Tarnat or whatever, and you can welcome those two into the team and nothing happened really. They have Oliver Kahn. We all know Oliver Kahn. He's probably the best goalkeeper in the game, period. Salihamidzic, Lizarazu, Kovac, Kufur. Okay, the defense is alright. The midfield to start is alright. On the left, you can see that there is a bit of a problem if you want to go with a guy on the left, but hey. Anyway, next year, you're guaranteed. You got Ballack and you got Deisler, so you're flying through. The attack is amazing. But this team doesn't quite make it in my eyes. The final honorable mention goes to Borussia Dortmund. Yes. For me, again, not as maybe overall good as Bayern Munich, depending on at least the attack isn't, for sure. It's up there, but it isn't. But they can show up. Look at this. It's a real 11. It's not a joke. It's a great team there. We're not not joking around here. But they don't quite make it to the top, I don't think. But they are worth mentioning, I believe. Good old Borussia Dortmund. They still have Metzelder at 20 years old, and Sunday Olise here on the bench. They got Rick and Rosicky. I put Einrich there. You can put Sorensen if you prefer. Put Ikpebo on the right. I put him there. I believe he's got maybe a bit more quality than Adu.
Oh, no.
Don't know. You can play and see, but it is a good team. It is a solid team, but not quite top 10 worthy.
Number 10, Leeds United.
And now we begin with the top 10, finally. So, for me, top 10, right there. Number 10 of the entire game, Leeds United. For me, the third best English team in the game. Right, but Leeds United is no surprise. They really have some superstars all over the place. It's a really good team. They are super young as well, as we know. They have depth. They are a pain. You can, I don't know, let your imagination fly with these guys. Just this team by itself, it's really good. Dewberry and Radeb are not even there on the bench, but the quality they have, Boyer, I mean, Kewell, Boyer, Viduka, Keane, probably Dacour, Ferdinand, Woodgate, Hart, Kelly, Martin. These are all like top notch. And you have Robinson in the bench. We know he's going to be very relevant. So for me, I'll start the top 10 on Championship Manager with good old Leeds. And they really do have a very well composed team with a lot of options and a lot of depth as well. So easy. Top 10, Leeds United on Championship Manager. My final word.
Number 9 is Barcelona.
And number 9 is Barcelona. Are you surprised with that? I didn't put Real Madrid in the top 10, did I? Barcelona, the number 9 on our charts. As you can see, Barcelona can boast a incredible 11. Like, incredible. A bit better than Leeds, overall, isn't it? And this is with shenanigans. You can change Cocu, Xavi, Hockenbach, and Arteta. We're not even selected here. I'm just trying to imagine an 11 in the bench with options for everything. It's just, yeah, it's a very good team. It is relatively young as well. Not too young, to be honest, but it is Barcelona, and it's a great team, a lot of resources, but it is by itself, even if you don't sign, it is number 9 on Championship Manager 0102 for me, right? They have top-notch players. Saviola Kluivert that's S tier. Like, it doesn't get much better than that, really. You got yeah, like the defense is pretty solid as well, in the midfield as well is really good. Like number 9, a bit above Leeds, little extra, but still number 9.
Number 8, FC Internazionale.
And moving on now to number 8, and who is that going to be? It's Inter Milan. Surprised? I am. Actually, I am, when I was doing the whole thing, and I was like, oh, Inter Milan are actually 8th. It's such a good team, right? I know. They're just getting better and better, and some of the players that can't even play. Unbelievable. So, you look at Inter Milan, you know that you're going to be in for a ride, right? They have everything in every position, right? For me, better than Barcelona. That's why they are here in number 8 and not number 9, like Barcelona were. But they have depth. They can cover their asses in every single position with everything, and they're not short of quality at all. The 8th best team in the game, right? I'm sure you can agree thus far, at least into a degree. Seedorf, Dalmat, Emre, Conceição, Ronaldo. I mean, even the defense, Materazzi, Cordoba, these are all very good players. These are all very good players. And Toldo is Toldo. Zanetti is probably the best right back in the game, or thereabouts, really. Yep, number 8. I was surprised. Aren't you? What would you think? I'm not sure, but Inter Milan for me are number 8, so I wonder who number 7 might be.
Number 7, AC Milan.
Number 7, who do we have? We have, where are they? AC Milan. I know, right? The same city, 7 and 8. So Milan and number 7. And this is what I believe, because I think you saw Inter Milan's team, scary, right? But the depth of AC Milan is absolutely off the charts. They have everything for every position and duplicate, and it's just It's a really, really, really scary little thing. It's an amazing team. They have some really young players as well. Whoever is old and it's got to retire can move on in their ways, and you won't even feel it. You just have everything right here at your disposal, and it's an incredible team, right? You can see like a potential 11, Shevchenko, Inzaghi. That's S tier. Serginho, Rui Costa, Gattuso, Davala, Cosmin Contra, Calazze, Maldini, Larsen, Abbiati. I mean, this is S tier. This is A plus at least, right? And we have Albertini, we have Pirlo. If you prefer to change around, do whatever. Ambrosini. We have Kutuzov, we have Redondo, we have Donati, Boban. I mean, they have a lot of stuff. So for me, yes, number 7, a little bit above Inter Milan. As we just saw Inter Milan, I think AC Milan just edges them. I wonder who is number 6 then. 6, SS Lazio. In number 6, another Italian team. And this time we go for Lazio. This one was very, very mind-blowing for me. When I was doing the rank and I was like, Lazio? Really? Lazio's number 6? I thought they were like 3. But yeah, thinking about it for a little bit, that's what I did. Yeah, they're number 6. I think so. So, we all know Lazio, right? I don't have Poborski there, Giannichella, Mielo. I mean, they're an amazing team. Claudio Lopez, Fiore, Simeone, Mendieta. That's S tier. Defense, S tier. Make no mistakes. Pancaro and Cesar are great players. Nesta and Stam. And Peruzzi. 31-year-old. Fiore, Simeone, Lopez, Kovacevic, and this guy who's got honey for goals. Crespo is one of the best strikers of the entire thing. He's the Tsigalco of the rich, if you want to put it that way. The Tsigalco of the rich is called literally Hernan Crespo. You buy this guy, and you never have problems again. He's that good. He's amazing. I've had him. He's off the charts. Yeah, I mean, you can see that even the depth is really good. They got Castroman, De La Paña there, Stankovic, Poborski, Giannichella. Not even contemplated. Fernando Couto, he's really good despite being old. Negro. They got Mihailovic. They have an amazing team. Simone Inzaghi for the bench. But still, a bit above AC Milan for me in overall quality, just because Nesta and Crespo and Mendieta, Simeone, Fiore, I don't know. There's something better about this team, and some of the quality they have in specific sectors for me put them above Milan and Inter, really. Number 5, Arsenal. Moving on to number 5, and our number 5 is, you guessed it, the Gunners. Yes, Arsenal. For me, the second best Premier League team in Championship Manager 0102. Do I have to go deep and tell you why? Really? I mean, you can see why they are above Lazio. Really. These guys now, they have a incredible defense despite being old. Luzny is old, Keon is old, Adams is old. But they still have like an amazing team, right? They really, really do. This is the potential 11 that I just put there, but you have Parler, Pennant in the bench, Kanu, Inamoto, Jeffers, Viltord not even playing either. More options. So you have Pires, Bronkhorst, Vieira, Ljungberg. That's S. This defense, S. This attack, S. Because Dennis is Dennis. He's unbelievable in Thierry Henry. You know what he's going to do. And if you drop to Kanu, you'll be fine too. Because this guy can find the back of the net like nothing. He's really, really good. Manuku Kanu is really good. Sylvain Viltor might do a role for you if you so desire. Francis Jeffers there. But yeah, man, Arsenal number 5 as well. Could be higher, could be lower. I don't know what you think, but definitely tell me what is your opinion on this? Do you agree, do you disagree thus far? I think it's pretty fair, seeing Arsenal there in 5th, right? Just above Lazio, Milan, Inter, Barca, and Leeds. Sounds pretty fair. But hey, who was going to beat this thing? Who's going to be even better than Arsenal? Number 4, PSV Eindhoven. Without further ado, the number 4 of our chart is nothing more, nothing else than PSV Eindhoven. Yes, PSV Eindhoven. They might be, for some, the biggest surprise. For others, not really. Let's be honest. This team, just never ending. It's just a team, and you have Lammy and Robin as well coming next year, and some goalkeeper that you might need or not. I don't know. Depends, but imagine you would just follow the protocol and you would be fine for years, really. Because the bulk of this team is very, very young. It's like prime. It's prime time. It's prime time here. You got the goalkeeper at 30. Everyone else is like 22 to 24. It's prime time. Let's go, baby. It's I'm going to kill you, and the guys the 11 they can put on. It's like S tier, easy. Offlin, Dirks, Bouma, Oyer. I mean, these guys are so good. These guys are so good. This is the beginning of the game. They will evolve like animals. Let's never forget that little detail, right? I have Lucius there, Faber, Nikiforov, this Georgian left midfielder as well, Huntelaar, not even contemplated. And I still have Venegorov, Esselink, Romadal, Marquinhos, Ericadu, if something happens to Vogel or Van Bommel. I have another animal right there, Heinz. Colin Heinz is old, we know that, but we have Bouma. I mean, it's amazing. Then Vogel and Van Bommel. It's like now you have almost 2 Patrick Vieiras, something like that. It's insane. We have this John de Jong, who's really, really good, and definitely will be there forever. And he's going to be the sub or of Robin, probably, or something like that, depending on your tactic. You still have Marquinhos, who is amazing. Ramsey. Like, this team is so damn talented and good, honestly. Brujink, maybe the worst, maybe. You got Kazman there, you got Venegorov, Esselink on the bench, and as I said, then I just promoted Huntelaar. You can, I don't know, if there's anything more worth it, maybe Claudio is better, I don't know. But what a team. For me, this thing is just an assassin ready to kill everyone. Just prime time, baby, let's go. And we're all Dutch almost, and I'm ready to kill everyone. Yes, for me, PSV Eindhoven is number 4 on Championship Manager 0102. If you dispute that, sure, please let me know why. But I cannot put these guys below Arsenal. I mean, I can't. They were better than Arsenal. They're better. It's just better. They have everything. And next year, even more. And whatever, I mean, they're really, really good. Arsenal has got a defense that will have to be renewed at some stage. These guys don't need renewals. They just need to play. They're ready to kill everyone. They're amazing. They're just amazing. And they have depth as well. They are amazing. Number 4, PSV Eindhoven.
Top 3. And number 3, Juventus.
It's called Juventus. Juventus is a team. A hell of a bloody team. And we just cannot ignore this. Despite not having a lot of depth, I don't feel they do, really. Like, Briggy is going to help. Yeah, sure, you can bring these guys back and maybe make this your team, your base, whatever. But, wow, they can put an 11 in your face that you're going to die. It's just so unbelievable. The team is that good. Let's check it out. Buffon? I mean, right? Right? At Thierson, he's alright though. He's alright. Thuram, Juliano Montero, just like that. Then you have Davids, Nedved, Del Piero, Zambrotta, Salas, and Trezeguet. If you want to get creative or whatever, right? You put like O'Neal on the left. You put Del Piero up front if you need to, before you even consider Schneider, who's probably going to be your option because Amoroso sucks. But yeah, they are above PSV. They are above PSV because the players they have, like the Paulo Monteros and Paulo and Nedveds and Pavel Nedveds and Edgar Davids and Zambrotta and Del Piero. I mean, Salas and Trezeguet as well. Just to give that touch. I mean, this team is unbelievable, right? This team is absolutely incredible. For me, number 3 in the game. They have some depth, but of course, with a couple of signings, you can make this insane, as you know, as you've done it before. And yeah, Juventus for me, number 3 on Championship Manager 0102. I'm very comfortable with that decision. Right above PSV Eindhoven. Yes.
Number 2, Manchester United.
Manchester United. Manchester United, right? How are they even better than Juventus? Juventus being that good. Well, there's a very simple explanation. If you look at United's team, they have depth, they have quality, they have age on their side as well. In the majority of cases anyway, but they kind of do. They do. They are, again, primetime baby, ready to kill, right? They are just right there, done, unbelievable. Like, they are A plus here. Nistelrooy is a top notch. Nistelrooy and Crispo would be a duo of dreams for the rich. If you want to go there, Nistelrooy and Crispo, I think it would be hard to beat as the duo of strikers in this entire game. Anyway, Veron, Keane, Beckham, Giggs, they have Scholes, but on the bench, Solskjaer, York, Ronnie Onsen, Dennis Irwin. I mean, you still have Clegg, Blanc, you have Wahlberg, who becomes an animal, Luke Chadwick, Jordic, who is another guy who's bound to be great, Sylvester Brown, Nevels, right? I mean, for me, overall, it's, I mean, you can question that Juventus maybe, I don't know, but Giggs, Beckham, Veron, Keane, this is a midfield that you do not want to see coming against you. It's tough. And the defense is like, the goalkeeper, the defense, it can hurt you in many ways, and even if they get injuries left, right, and center, they will come at you. They'll just keep coming at you. Only a really idiotic manager will not succeed carrying this thing from the beginning. It's impossible. Number 2 in the game. I mean, better than Juventus, yes. Way more depth. If you look at it, like, maybe similar quality, questionable, who knows. Juventus may be a bit better, but they just have so much depth. They have everything. United is absolutely loaded, and I'm sure there's more stuff here in the reserves, like Darren Fletcher and Quentin Fortune, I wouldn't say, but I'm sure there's more. John O'Shea. Maybe one of these strikers will become something, I don't know. But yeah, United, number 2 on Championship Manager 102. Great team. And who can beat this thing? Who can possibly be number 1?
Number 1, AS Roma.
The one and only AS freaking Roma. I mean, I just had to. There's no way. It's impossible not to, right? Their defense is perfect. It's literally, it's perfect. If Cafu was a bit younger, even better. But like, their defense is perfect. Their midfield is amazing. It's perfect, pretty much. They got Tomasi. They got Emerson. Emerson is like the pendulum of this whole thing. They never sell this guy. He always stays there till the rest of his life. He's amazing. Like, he's top of whatever. Del Vecchio is another animal. This is top notch, ready to go, ready to kill you. We're all in our prime, or reaching it, or youngish, except for Cafu. I mean, this is a youngish team. Yeah, Cafu and Batistuta. He's 32 years old. Wow, they have, and he's paired with Vincenzo Montella. I mean, look at their team. Like, potentially, what could be an 11? Gigu, Lima, Cassano, Fuser on the bench, whatever. You can take Totti, put him elsewhere if you want. Put Gigu or put Fuser on the right. Even if they're not exactly the most indicated thing, you can put Candela on the left if you want to, and perhaps put Sevilla covering for the left, or Leandro Cufré, who might be a good. I mean, I don't know. But they just have such a good team, and even the guys that are not selected are amazing, like Antonio Carlos, Zebina, Assunção, Cufré. I mean, That's the third goalkeeper. Whatever else they have Balbo there. But anyway, the thing is, this 11, Montella, Totti, Emerson, Tomasi, Del Vecchio, Despace, Candelazo, Muela, Sissi, Cafu, Pellizzoli. Yeah, this is better than United. And you can see that they don't have the same amount of depth. So if you would say United is number 1 and maybe Roma number 2, sure, I wouldn't disagree with you. But you just cannot compete against Emerson and Totti. You just can't, man. These guys are just too damn good. They always win some well. Walter Samuel, Lassisi, Candela and Cafu. I mean, they're amazing. Pellizzoli, yeah, maybe the weakest of them all, but still amazing. I mean, they are amazing. And Roma proves it all the time. They deserve to be number 1, and they just have what it takes, really. So for me, yeah, this concludes our top 10. So for me, Roma is the number 1, United number 2, Juventus number 3, PSV number 4, Arsenal number 5, Lazio number 6, Milan number 7, Inter Milan number 8, Barca number 9, and Leeds number 10. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you agree, please leave your comments in the comment section. Like the video if you did, and subscribe. Until then, adios.
CM Mario. Is he in the game?